Hey guys, this is Tasha, the host of Tasha Talks a lot, and so far I have 2 guests. It's supposed to be 3. She might come in, she might not, I don't know. But hi,
late.
Jade and Tinu.
Hi.
Hey guys.
How y'all doing?
We're doing good.
So, brief story, I met Tinu at Trap Karaoke, and
Lit.
she's my wife,
so
and that's
fun.
just it.
All day. You're my wifey.
And I met Jade through Tinu.
Yeah.
Yes.
we
So
are.
it's been
It's
fun ever since.
You're welcome. No, it has been.
I know.
I feel like I like seeing you guys often.
Me too.
Oh, we like seeing you
No,
too.
Yeah.
You guys
Tasha's
are
amazing. Like she's
She's
everything.
so dope.
Yeah. Hardworking. She got good
Y'all
credit.
Oh,
She don't be about that bullshit either.
we working on the credit part. It's shit. But no, thank y'all for coming. Brief introduction. Either one of y'all could start. Oh, there's our friend Ashley. I think she's coming.
She should be coming, I think.
I believe. We
I
hope.
told her where to go, so
We
hopefully
hope.
she
Oh,
makes
we're
it in.
recorded for the first time. Let's leave.
Hey.
Yeah, introduce yourself. One of y'all, whoever.
All right. I'll go first.
Okay, you go first.
Tasha, do you do AKAs? Like, oh, my name is Tasha, AKA.
But you know, I'm so trash at it.
I know, me too. I only have one, and like, I don't know if it's gonna hit like that. Like, this
All right,
is
all right. What is it? 'Cause I never heard it,
It's
so
a
what
date.
is it?
You're right, because I just made it up this morning.
Okay.
All right, it's Naomi Scampble.
Ooh.
You feel
I
me?
like
I like that one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I go
Appreciate
by
it.
one, and it's J Money.
No,
You
is that you?
Oh,
So I feel like that.
Jay used to rap.
Oh my gosh.
Not well.
Oh, first of all, you never heard me rap.
I saw you sent me
I
your
sent
lyrics,
you-
and I
yes.
was like, "Wow, okay."
But you can't go by that because if you got the delivery,
Yeah, like
No,
I could be
Tasha.
saying, 2 Chainz be saying the craziest
He
shit,
does.
but you know,
But
he
his was catchy.
delivers.
His was catchy. And yours-
oh,
Here's what-
it's spicy.
I'm kidding. I'm
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like it's J Money. You with your wigs? I wanted to ask, like,
So
'cause-
the wigs have 2 names.
oh,
I'm a beginner to wigs, but I love it because it makes
No,
me
they look
feel
good.
like
a
a
new
new
person.
bitch, you know?
Yeah.
So this is Diamonds.
Oh,
You know,
when
'cause
it's
she-
long.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Because sometimes she's cool, she's colorful, she's funny, she'll do a little twerk, she'll do a 2-step. And then my other one is a blonde one, and it's about which I was wearing it last weekend.
I like that.
That's Lola.
So you have
I
3
thought you
AKAs.
have a pink one.
No, I only have 2.
Why? I think she had a
I
pink
thought
one
she had a-
too.
My friend had a pink one on at the party, at the New Year's Eve party.
Oh, maybe that's why.
What's the look? I like y'all.
It's a look,
I like
right?
the vibe.
I really like.
And she has mad,
But
she has mad fucking hair on
Mad hair?
Like,
hair.
she ain't no bald head bitch out here.
Yo, but let me tell you, last weekend,
To take
my
it off?
edges, girl,
You gotta preserve the edge.
like I saw a couple strands coming off, and I was like, legit, like, yo, my edges are not about to be intact no more. Like, I'm done with this wig shit. But
Here you are. Here she is. But it looks good though. I know, like I did.
Thank
like
you.
it.
Yeah, I like it too.
So that was your intro, J Money.
Oh, so-
I need an AK too, but I'll think
you
of it as
too.
you go.
Okay, yeah, think of it.
so my name is Jade. I'm 28. I like to have fun. I like to read. I like to
You
travel.
sound like you on a Bachelor.
I was thinking, like, this became eHarmony real quick.
For real, I was like, I didn't
'Cause
give my
I
demographic
am
information.
Not looking.
You're not?
She lying.
No.
No, I mean, I don't think you should look anyway. But we're gonna get into dating because.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. It's quiet.
Sorry, you're
Yeah,
doing
so
the
that
graphics?
was my intro.
Okay. I'm gonna do my intro in ASMR.
Oh my god.
My name.
I don't
Shit,
know what
fuck
this
it.
shit is.
You never see ASMR?
Yeah, but I didn't get the point of
when
it.
you talk
Yo,
into the
yo,
mic
what's-
like this.
And what's crazy is they make bank. Like that lady that's like with the big ass lobster. I hate it.
Yes,
It makes
I
me
don't
girl, we
get
about
it.
to
I don't
monetize
get
this shit. I could curse, right?
Yeah.
All right,
All
girl.
right. This is
It
the
says shit
worldwide
talking. I
web.
don't care.
Oh yeah, that's it right there.
I don't care.
But yeah, we're about to monetize this shit. If I just do ASMR.
Tell us what you do.
So I scam and it's I'm just kidding. I don't.
Naomi Scampble.
No, I just live, man. Like, like
Yeah.
I just chill. No, I don't want to. Oh, if I have to get into what I do have to say that all views expressed are my own. Thank you so much.
And same for me.
Yeah.
I'm not representing shit by myself.
But yeah, I'm 27. I'm the greatest sign in the world, which is a Virgo.
Oh, yes.
Don't
You're a
argue with
Virgo?
me.
No, but I have a lot of Virgo friends.
Yeah, and Beyonce's a Virgo, so like.
We gotta look up.
Oh, my bad. See, I was looking into the mic.
And
I'm also a Crip. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to all y'all out there.
Oh,
you know?
Oh,
Virgo.
she a Virgo.
Oh, you're a Virgo
The
too.
engineer's
See?
a Virgo.
Exactly. We're greatness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm a
Greatness.
Cancer.
Yeah, I love Cancers though.
We alright.
They're
We
loving.
mad emotional.
Hella emotional.
Mad emotional. What y'all
It's
think?
just
Real
too
quick, what do y'all think? What's y'all worst sign that y'all like don't?
Gemini.
Ugh, I would
Yo.
say Pisces.
What?
That's different.
Why you don't like Pisces? Or they don't like you?
Ooh. Wait, what's your
No,
sign?
I'm an Aquarius.
Oh,
I know.
Wait, what's up with Aquarius?
nah.
Y'all are interesting. You're cool though.
No. I
Oh.
mean,
The late one is calling. Hold on.
Do you want to put her on?
no, but no. I think my worst sign might be.
Hey, did you come to the door?
I thought it was Gemini, but like I kind of
Okay,
like
so walk in,
That's
just
him,
walk in.
the guy.
Really?
Yeah, we
Oh
can't
my
say too much.
God. Yeah.
No, I like.
Is the door locked?
It's impressive.
Okay. You know what? They're very charming and passionate.
I see, and
And
strategic.
handsome.
Open it.
Mad strategic.
Strategic.
Like, OD.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just like
I don't.
lot.
I feel like I look 1,000 pounds. Y'all look cute.
No,
though.
you do not look 1,000 pounds. You look
I
beaut
look
and
like
thick.
someone's dead.
All right.
All
let's
right.
go.
You like this? Okay, that's one thing I wanted to. Can I randomly just talk
You can
about
talk,
like
yeah.
one thing? I feel like more and more I'm becoming my mom, and it's mad freaky. Like how I'm always late all of a sudden. That's my mom. My mom is the woman who has her nice, punctual, light-skinned friend waiting. Like, this literally is what I saw. No, deadass, my mom's best friend is light-skinned. And every time she comes to the house, and she's like, I thought you said you were ready. And I was like, Auntie, why do you believe her? Like, it
Like,
never...
You know what's up at this
Yeah. You're going to be 3 hours late. And then when I met you at the R&B party, we said 10:30, and I showed up at
Oh,
midnight.
yeah, but I was there like 30 minutes before.
Oh,
But we're
that's
coming
true.
from further, so it's
Right.
I don't ever feel
I
bad
think
when
I
I'm coming
try
from
my
further.
best to be punctual.
It depends on what it's for.
Because I was late tonight.
She was, and she was late last week too.
I was, but you know
man.
this about me. I'm Nigerian, so it's like
So now
It's
I think
genetic.
I'm just gonna have to start
Saying a
saying
lot earlier time.
Oh,
all
Ben said that.
We're gonna go out at
Who said
6.
that?
that's not. and that ain't no problem. That ain't no problem.
So if somebody were to say, Tino, I'm telling you it's 6:30, but
no, don't even say.
don't
it's
don't even
6:30.
say the real time. at all.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because I'll come at 7:15, and I won't be that late.
That's how I think too. That's how I think at work though, honestly.
Hello,
At work?
I've been coming to work like 10.
I was
11.
I'm pretty much punctual.
Nah,
at
I
work.
was listening to a coworker. He was like, if you 15 minutes late, that's not that bad. And I'm like, say less. Say less. So if I come in 13 minutes, it's like, oh, yeah, I don't feel that bad. But
And you
anyway,
have it to yourself.
Me,
I
29.
don't, but yeah, so the worst sign,
29.
I was going to say
Yeah.
Capricorn, but like I love them, but I hate them at the same time because they're just stubborn as fuck. But I really thought it was Gemini because they're usually two-faced and mad emotional and things of that sort. But
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
Wait, what about Capricorns? Like, doesn't
I
do
don't.
it
My
for you?
mom is one, and then my kid's father.
Oh, so then we
And
can
my
add
uncle that I
Aries
don't like.
because my mom is an Aries, and they're just a lot.
They're just. I feel like they're extremely stubborn. They're not willing to learn anything else about anyone else. It's just their way is the only way. But that's how I feel about. So Aquarius, I love them.
Yeah.
But like it's, you're on their time. They only fuck with you when they want to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
Do you only fuck with me when you want to fuck with me?
I want to fuck with you like all the time.
Oh my
so.
god, thank you.
No, but like that's what I've learned.
Yeah.
Like it's like I like you, but I need loads of space. But when I don't want space, you got to be here.
Yeah,
That's her.
yeah.
Hey,
hello,
how are
darling.
you?
Welcome.
Oh, you look so cute.
Stunter. That's Ashley.
Hey.
We're still doing intro, so
Yeah.
you
So
fine.
introduce yourself.
I'm gonna let her get comfy. We have the water.
So cool.
I know, right? That's what I said. She's mad official.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying out here, guys. I'm trying. Would you like a water? You have one. It's fine. You can take it. All right. So this is Ash. Take it. This is Ashley. Introduce yourself.
Hi.
What's your name? What's your sign? No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, so my name is Ashley. I'm a Leo, lioness in the jungle. Okay, so I do accounting. I invest in Forex. Like, that's like the best thing for any young listeners. Learn about Forex. Invest in Forex.
I don't even know how to spell that.
It's
Let me find.
it's an abbreviation.
Wait, what she was saying? What's your AKA?
Yeah.
So hers was. Go ahead, Naomi.
Naomi Scampble.
Ooh,
Right, that's mad good, right?
that is pretty
And
good.
hers is J Money.
Money. Yep.
J Money. Actually, people call me Ash Cash.
Oh,
I was gonna say T Stacks, but I don't know. If I
Wait,
like
no,
that.
what T
Yes, I like
stacks?
that.
I like
T
that.
stacks,
I like
yes.
that.
So we all have money things, and you scamming, so that's
Yeah.
super money.
That's
Money
money.
team all
All
day,
money.
every day.
Into the bag.
Yes, all day.
All right, so
And we are like 3 of us are accounts.
literally, I'm
Yes.
trash at money though.
It's fine.
I'm not gonna say I'm trash. You know what I'm saying? But like, here's my thing. If I know I'm getting paid in 2 weeks, I'll be like, fuck it. I know I'm getting paid, so let me just wait.
Splurge
Not
on it.
wait, but I don't. Yo, my splurging is like spending $60 at Forever 21.
That's
Oh,
not.
that
That's
ain't-
not
that-
crazy.
that's not
But
the
for
light.
me,
That's
I'm
still
like, I fucking did it. Like, I'd be happy. Like, for real,
did
for real.
it. I feel like that's a lot of how a lot of people are though. Like if they're like, "Yo, I'm about to get paid.
I'm gonna
like,
get paid again.
I'm
anyway.
gonna just make it rain a little bit, and then I'll be all good."
And my bills are paid.
Right.
But I'm not gonna lie. I'm working on credit.
Okay.
It's okay. Credit is a scam anyway.
It's a scam,
it
but
doesn't
you need
make
it,
any
though.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you definitely need it.
Yeah, exactly. That's
So it's
the
like,
bullshit.
It was. I feel like that's how my parents were.
Yeah.
It was like, you don't need that shit. It's like, but you do.
We should. Yeah.
And their credit, they're old, and their shit is just. Oh, hey guys, sit back. Okay. Their shit is just trash, and they're old. But it's like, I guess they feel whatever I don't have at this point, they just won't have.
Yeah.
So I can't have that mentality. And also, like, what if I want to get flued out to like Cali or something, like, and want to live there? So it's like I need to have my own, anyway. So basically, you guys said y'all into accounting, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How do y'all feel about corporate America as Black women?
That shit is fucking trash.
It's
It's
Y'all all literally gave the same
yo
deep sigh.
because
we tired. That was a deep Negro
because
spiritual.
we're 3 Black women in
Yeah.
corporate America. That shit wasn't made for us,
Right.
Facts.
and we feel it every single day.
But
Every
how so? How do you feel it?
How do I
specifically?
feel it? There's nobody that looks like me.
That's okay.
It's like a fish out of water.
And it's mad uncomfortable. And it
Yeah.
takes so much energy just to like,
Conform, more or less.
yeah, to conform, like be yourself.
Yep. Like you were saying the other day, like one of the partners asked you, like, "Oh, like what kind of music do you listen to?" And you were like, "I think I
Bitch,
listen
I
to
like
Cardi
trap."
B." Like, what you what do you mean? Like,
What
what would you say, Journey?
I like rap.
What about you? Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I like trap. I like Cardi B.
No. What do you feel about being a Black woman in corporate America? Like,
You know, it's so crazy because I had the experience I had yesterday. I think I
Yeah,
texted
you
Jade
did.
about it. So my company, we threw a really big intern fair yesterday, and at the they have all these different tables, and it's almost like speed dating but interviewing for different departments. My table had the only Black people there, which is me and this other guy. I don't know how it happened. Maybe because the alphabetics of the different departments.
Oh, okay.
So I let that ride. But there wasn't that much diversity there. And my CEO actually came over to me, first time ever meeting this man, comes over to me, fist bumps me, and says, he goes, "What's up?" It was fist bump. It was and I was like, "Oh,
That's a
that's
little
what we're
like,
doing?" Okay.
like you trying too hard now.
Yeah.
That was just like,
That's
would you have done that
pandering.
to anyone
Yeah.
else? Would you have done
No,
fist bumped
he
anyone
wouldn't.
else?
Yeah.
So then from
Ew.
there,
So fucking weird.
it was like, hey, from all these interns you've been seeing, have they been diverse?
Why he asking you that?
Right?
He asked you that?
You
He
can't
did
see
ask
for
me that,
yourself?
So then he goes, because if we're not having diverse candidates, leave those spots open, because I want to make sure that we're having diversity here. Like this crowd I'm seeing, it doesn't look as diverse as I expect it to be.
Okay.
And
I mean, that's...
I felt like two ways about it. I was actually kind of like, oh, you noticed that, you spoke on that, you're gonna do something about that.
Right.
And then the other part of me was just like, but I was probably the only one you could ask that.
Right.
But are you a talker and not a doer?
Who?
No,
This
he's talking
guy.
about the
As far as
company,
what?
Yeah.
Oh,
As
him?
far as, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, do you want to make it seem like
You care, but don't...
diversity and inclusion?
Yep.
Like, we're the best company in the world because we love everybody. No, but you don't talk the walk
Yeah. Like
or walk the talk.
And most companies don't. They
Yeah.
really just want to be that company that just made it to the top 50 of
Yeah.
diversity.
Yeah.
And then they'll put like, they really do put all like, no offense, they put the blacks first on their website.
Yep.
And then the Hispanics. And they're like, look at us, we're so diverse.
diverse.
And then you're there and you're like, this is so bland and white. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those were your only diverse people. Those three that you put on the cover. But I was thinking that as well, like talking the talk, like they'll have this whole like day towards like embracing diversity, blah blah blah. They'll report like, oh, diversity's up 50%. Meanwhile, that 50%, 99.9% of it is white women, because they consider women a minority group. And you're like, y'all are lying. Like, we see it. Like, I'm the only black person here, and it's like when we do see black people, they're not in high positions.
They're
like
admin.
Yeah.
Well, I know at this lab I used to work at, I hate that place. Dead ass.
Fucked up.
But they know, like they know I hate them. Because I told them as I walked out.
Good.
So, they legit had the black higher ups work, because it's a lab, so it was 24 hours, like work the overnight shifts. So like the big higher ups, they would come during the day for meetings or seminars. So it's like, well, you get me? Like
they're trying to hide all the Negroes.
In their mind, it was like, well, we do have black managers. We do, you know what I'm saying? Like there are people rising in the company, but it's like, but they're overnight, so you don't even see them.
Right.
So that was.
And you think that's strategic? Like, you think they did it on purpose?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, of
because it was just a lot going on, even with me. So, the nigga I was training, he's a white guy. His name was Michael. You know what the fuck is that?
Fuck you, Michael.
No, dead ass. Yo, as I walked out, I was like, y'all slap the shit out you.
On site.
Like,
on God.
I think
Like,
he'd be saying slick shit probably all day.
No, like legit. No. Yeah, but like, I know that I'm smarter than you.
yeah.
And I'm training you, but I'm not qualified for this position.
That's some bullshit.
That is some bullshit.
For a year, it wasn't even like you're not qualified right now sort of thing.
Yeah.
He started when I was a year there. Why 2 years later am I still not qualified? But I'm still training this nigga.
Yeah.
So clearly he don't get it. It don't take no one 3 years to get trained.
Yeah.
Or 2 years to get trained. So like,
and you need
was just
the
bad, so-
supervisory role. Like, fuck out of here.
exactly. But that never happened. And I know, it was like, no, keep doing this and it was like, okay, well, I don't have the
Keep
time.
stringing you along.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's what they do.
That's what they do.
So it was like, no, not for nothing. There was one two black people that finally got promotions, but they've been in the company for like 12 years. And it was like, but see, we gave it. It's like, what the fuck? So I had to go.
Yeah. That's
you have to
good.
dip. Let's be out.
I'm
Yeah.
feeling crazy, guys. Y'all know why.
Yeah, I know why.
Anyway.
I actually don't know why.
We'll fill her in. But no. So do y'all use your voice? Because for me, I don't give a fuck. And I hate to say it like that, but it's just like I tell teenagers all the time, never make anyone uncomfortable.
Yep.
But of course, keep your job. Don't lose your job because of me.
Right.
Like, fight the power.
Yeah.
Don't do that. But like, I use my voice, and there's ways to do it. I don't code switch.
Yeah.
How
I
do
don't
you
even
use
know.
your voice?
That's so
Like
good.
I speak, but I'm blunt. Like I told my manager he was dumb before in a meeting.
That's like, I wish I could tell that nigga that.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's
Damn.
like, I don't say do that, but you guys speak up, because I know some people are really like, well, I can't say things, and they just like go into their corner. I'm not again. Please don't lose y'all jobs for me.
No.
I can't help.
Let me
y'all.
tell you, recently, I think it was the start of 2019, I just had this attitude shift where I was like, yo, I don't give a fuck anymore. Like, this is what I'm going to talk
Same.
about. If you don't want to talk about it, then fuck off.
Right.
You know? I don't care about what Becky or Susie or Michael did over the weekend.
Period.
Yo, that's
Period.
So let's cut to the bullshit. You know.
Do you? I know you. She texted me before, like I can't do it.
Yeah,
Like, it was
I
a struggle.
Like keep it real with you, like, cause I teeter on like not giving a shit. Like, I don't get paid to explain and teach you like how to not be racist.
That's also very Virgo of you too,
right.
I feel like Virgos they ain't got the time.
We don't have time.
Yo,
It's
real
inefficient.
quick,
Like,
sidebar to dating. If I tell Tinu anything about it, she like, nope, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
Yo,
What's crazy is she's been
Yeah.
right.
cut them off.
But
She's
she
been
keeps
right.
it so real. Like, I appreciate
I'll
that.
be like, I'm like, well, I mean, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
It's other good niggas. I'm like, all right.
There are. There are.
I haven't seen them.
Dating is part
Idiot.
of dating is a scam because like these niggas like make you think that they're one in a million of a nigga, and it's like, no, there's
They're not.
there's literally millions of other niggas that are like. And I was just thinking about this on my way here. Like, men get so mad where you're like, oh, you women just want men with money. So? Like, you don't want to date. Y'all are like, oh, I don't want to date no fat bitches. I don't want to date no dark black bitches. Blah, blah, blah. And that's
look good as fuck,
fine.
though.
Thank you.
Facts.
And
queen.
that's fine. But then I also don't. I want to date someone with money. Then if you
But
have your
also,
preferences,
see me.
then I prefer to.
We're gonna get back into that. Y'all gotta pencil her
Okay, yeah,
because
no,
like
no.
I wanna. No, you're fine. There's levels. You have things. We have things to offer.
Right.
Right.
So it's like, I'm sorry, but we do get to choose and pick. But there are bitches who literally bring nothing to the table except
And they
their
be
looks.
getting bagged.
Yo, they be getting. I told someone that's like,
true.
bitches that have like trash attitudes and nothing to. They get
flued out.
I know.
flued
out.
out.
But you know why?
Does it last? No.
Because men.
It's
are
easier to shut
dumb.
someone up. It's
And they
easier
want to control. Like, they don't want a woman that can think for herself,
Right.
Yeah.
that can make her
That's-
own money, that doesn't need them.
Yeah. So I
that-
mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, but also I feel like because we are grown and because we have options and because we are on our shit, I don't ever really meet like trash guys as far as money. No,
That's good. That's
Trash
good.
guys as far as
Because I feel
money,
like I'm not in those
broke
places. Yeah.
niggas.
I've met a guy like just lost his job, but like legit got another one. So that's different, you know what I'm saying? Or entrepreneurs, but like
Yeah.
actual entrepreneurs, not like I'm trying to be a rapper. No shade to rappers.
Yeah,
but,
no
you know what I'm
shades to
saying?
rappers,
Yeah.
but like.
Or any creatives. But I feel like at this point,
Yeah.
like this is me funding. I mean, my job is funding my dream. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
until you're an actual entrepreneur and like until your Cash App and PayPal is popping, you just broke.
Right.
But I don't ever be in those. I don't be in those positions.
That's good.
Damn,
for
you're
you.
anointed because broke
You
niggas
meet
are
broke
everywhere.
Actually, no, I don't.
I don't really
I
meet
feel
broke
like
guys.
I kind of, like some guys look at a woman and they're just like, I gotta
can't.
make sure I got
Yeah.
something to bring to the
Yeah.
table. Cause,
And the ones that don't, they don't really try you.
and I'm happy
Oh,
for
that's
those people
good.
because
Well.
you know yourself and just by looking at me, you know me.
Yeah.
I did roll up my sleeves.
I was like, set it off.
You should know me.
She said, your broke ass could never. So don't
Never.
even.
Yo,
But
at
I
this-
think that's true though. Like, I think they can spot.
Sometimes I know it's like you're supposed to have confidence, shit, but sometimes I get offended.
Same,
Like,
because I was like, you really
Yeah.
thought.
like
You
Even
thought
niggas
it.
that
That
slide
happened-
into the DMs.
No, that happened
Yes.
recently. Not recently, but like this year. And a guy, I'm not. He was. I like a little medium ugly.
Same.
What's medium
Medium
ugly?
ugly.
Like, cause there's the guys like, nah, I really can't look at you, but you're a nice guy. But then there's the guy like, oh, at this angle you white, but this
Right.
one you not.
Right.
I'm
There
fuck with
was
that.
mad ugly niggas that tried to break my heart.
That's the. Listen, that's.
There was mad of them.
Ooh.
There was mad of them, and I'm like, yo,
You give ugly niggas some play, they will dead ass start feeling themselves and start acting.
Seriously.
Yo.
I've been through the
Seriously.
acting.
it's like they've been waiting their whole life. To,
Right. To like.
It's trash. Trust me, I
Yeah.
get it. But
Yeah.
I like medium ugly. But this guy was like maximum ugly, and it's like,
Oh my god.
fam,
I love
I
it.
really felt.
But you loved him,
No, I'm saying he just was in my DMs.
Oh.
So I was
Yeah.
just sitting there like,
so it's like you really.
it
think
really
I
had me
loved him.
questioning myself. Like,
Like you thought. You thought you could. Slutted by? Why is he?
I was really like offended.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm like, you know what,
No, I
sir?
get it.
I don't know what you on, but I appreciate your confidence, but no.
I feel like your DMs are popping. Like, I don't really get that many DMs, but I don't know if that's because I have my man on my page, but like,
I feel
there's like tumbleweeds in my shit.
I feel like that brings more niggas. But you know,
that's what I thought too.
I don't feel like she posts much.
In the beginning, I don't post much.
I'm always on Insta, like always. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but in the beginning, like when I had a man, the old work just comes out the woodworks. It's like, like what's up? Like you forgot about me? Yeah. And I'm just like, yo, one of them niggas invited me to his like firm's holiday party, and I without like talking to me for 3 months, and that's like when me and my man were like 3 months, and I was like, nigga, are you fucking serious?
Right. But they are serious.
Yeah, they're like dead serious.
They really expect you to just be like, oh, I'm back.
Yeah,
oh
shit,
yes,
right?
We back on.
Fuck
We back together.
here.
It does not work like. But wait, we're gonna.
But I feel like my DMs are like dead. Like dead.
So here's the thing. I think because I'm doing this, and I'm like, I'm kind of goofy, and like I'm happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas be like, oh shit, that's not. And it's like, no,
no. Forget about me.
Here's the thing. If you're gonna, you gotta be strategic in anything. Like you have to move with intentions. If you're gonna be in my DMs, first off, I talk a lot, right? Why are you just hitting me like, so what's up?
Because that's all they have to say.
You know what I'm saying? So like, obviously,
they don't know.
Yeah.
WY, exactly. So like, why am I going to answer the person who's saying this shit when there's someone in there that's actually trying to have
But
conversation?
sometimes I want to know what you're doing. Like,
No, not from that's regular. Once
that
you've
can't
already
be a
established,
start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you starting with that. It's
yeah.
can't lead with
and then
that.
after that, oh nothing, chilling. What's up with you? Oh nothing.
Oh,
So where are we supposed to go from there?
Great.
Where are we
Great
supposed
story.
to
Just
Yeah.
chilling.
That's
So
it though.
many of
It's
them
like
be
you can't-
like that.
Like
Yeah.
when I see messages like that, I'm like, yo, you're not giving me nothing to feed off of.
Nothing.
Yeah.
But the problem is, like, a lot of like black dudes who are like, I don't know, who like aren't corny, like they be like that. Like, I don't know how to put it, but like
Who
just
aren't
like
corny?
like a lot of hood niggas be on that shit. But I like
That's what I like.
like
No.
hood niggas are like you like hood niggas, but like they'll be talking about shit sometimes, and I'm like, you're sexy, but like work like I can't talk to you.
No, I like a man. First off, I'm tripping. I like a man who's probably from the hood, but made his way out, so he has a street smart.
Yes.
Okay,
And
gotcha.
he got that swag.
Right, he can
He's
fuck
never
some shit up
gonna
if he
lose it.
has
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
But like, it ain't that shit. And you can read, and you got IQ, you got teeth.
Cause some of them don't even speak.
The teeth. Oh my god.
That's a good thing.
The teeth and the lips. Like, let me tell you, because like
Ashy lips.
ashy
Or
lips,
just
but
black.
black.
Yeah, I don't like the black lips.
I think it should be like a memo, like, guys, if you smoke weed, please take care of your lips, bro.
For real.
How,
a little
but
Vaseline.
how do you?
I think is you put some sort of moisturizer.
Yeah,
Or you just let them
and
burn
you need to be
death.
exfoliating.
I was gonna say you could do a little
like,
sugar scrub. Like it's not that hard. You just,
Yeah.
You
I
got sugar and
I
olive oil,
do
put it together.
brown sugar and honey.
I'm gonna try that. I want
It's
to.
not
I've never
big,
had a
like-
guy who was like into like.
Being clean.
Yeah, they were clean, but like
No, I
into
get it.
like
That's
their
I know what you
skin
mean.
and stuff.
Like,
Don't
because
even
sometimes
like
I feel
their
like guys be like, oh, if they're too into it,
They're gay.
they're
I actually
gay.
just people.
I don't know.
I want a
what
man that
it goes.
exfoliates.
But
Same.
then if I would
Put me on to some
if
shit.
a new nigga came into my life and was all like into that shit, I would be like questioning him like,
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I need you to smell good and shit like
Yeah.
that. There's levels. But wait, we're back to corporate America.
Yeah.
So y'all use your voice seldomly.
Yeah.
there's nobody listening.
Yeah, and that's another thing.
You know, like
When you say use your voice, like, what do you mean? Use your
I'm
voice.
just saying, like, if you know there's some blatant fuck shit going on, right?
yeah.
Would you speak up?
Oh, yeah.
So like I kinda,
Obviously, some
I
shit
would
you gotta pick your
now,
battles.
But when I first started, I would be like,
yeah.
Or if you know, like, let's say you busting your ass, and then a Suzanne just comes in literally doing nothing. Like, would you be like,
well, that's kind of hard in our job because if Suzanne's doing nothing, she's fucking us all over.
She
Oh,
is.
But
And
that's
it's
exactly
like-
my point.
and niggas are gonna know like
Yeah.
oh,
So
they'll
man
know.
ain't
Okay.
shit.
Yeah, with stuff like that, I let them know, like, hey, like, we're trying, but like, she's not.
Oh,
A
okay,
lot
so
of
you-
times they don't do anything about it.
Exactly. They're just like, oh, just manage it, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Or did you have a conversation?
Yeah, I hate. Yes, that's what I say. Did you let them know? Like, okay, yeah, but it's
Now
not
what?
exactly like
Yeah.
you think. I let them know and I solved it and it's all done. No, that's why I'm coming to you. Like,
Right.
Still an issue.
and then after that, they still don't do shit. So it's like, whatever.
No, I get it.
Man, my boss is cutthroat as fuck. She's like, this person is slacking, and now I like, 'cause you know, at some point, like, your boss has to sign off on like paperwork and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And especially like the partner, now your name is on it.
Right.
They don't like my boss doesn't want her name to be fucked up in any way.
And
I understand that.
And she's like, she just got promoted too, so she's like,
I respect that
she's
though.
like, nah, Suzanne's not doing it. Oh, let me speak to Suzanne to the side real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what's supposed to happen though.
Yeah.
But
Should happen.
Is she black, by the way?
She's not. She's Italian, but
Okay.
I will say this job is like the most black people I've ever worked with in the county.
Wow.
And I say the most, I just mean two.
That's fucking
More than
sad.
I got in my office. So
Y'all the only blacks in y'all office, more or less.
No, well, they just hired a new one, a couple new ones, but
Diversity.
I'm working on a government job right now, so I'm an auditor,
Oh, okay.
and I go into different companies and I do give them audits. So this is a government entity that is required to hire a certain percentage of minority firms to do their auditing. I noticed that they're putting all the fucking minorities on one job, this one job, because they don't want to get fired as the auditor. So you want to make it seem like this is
Like y'all
the
actually
company,
living-
yeah.
but this is not representative of the company.
Exactly.
And I actually said something to the manager, and I was like, is this being done strategically? He's Asian, but he's kind of like wants to be white. He's that type of Asian.
A lot of them do.
So the nigga
I've
was
learned
like,
that a lot of everyone do.
yeah.
Honestly.
But
So the nigga was like quickly like, not to my knowledge. I was like, you know what? In 2019,
You recently asked this?
yeah.
Okay.
I know. She was really good because I was like, I don't know, girl. Because not just like a retaliation or some shit, but like you might get an answer that you don't want to hear. Like that shit. Like,
I already know the answer.
yeah. I know what's going on.
I already know the answer. I know you're not gonna give it
And
to
I
me
know
straight.
going back to your experiences with Aquariuses, like this is my experience. Like they're very like passionate and they're like very into like conspiracy theories and shit.
Trust me, I know.
And they're very into like, yo, like fuck them. Y'all mad militant. Like y'all are mad militant.
Yeah.
Like y'all about that action.
They're not gonna let go of no bullshit. That's for sure.
Right.
you.
And they're very like, if they fuck with you, they fuck with you. If they don't fuck with you, they don't fuck with you.
That's right.
So
That's insane.
So
though.
whoever,
Yeah.
anybody I don't fuck with, no, I don't fuck with you.
yo, we were mad aggressive
It's
tonight.
intentional.
Like
But,
we were like, fuck Michael. If I don't
Nah.
fuck with you, I don't fuck with
But
you.
Michael
She
knows.
rolling up her sleeves.
Michael knows.
Hey, Michael knows. Yo, we see you. It's on site, my nigga.
Michael
Like,
does know,
period.
but Michael is so fucking nosy.
I know. We all have
Like
a
Michael
too.
wants to fucking know your whole, where you going, what time, where it's at.
What you did on
And
the
I'm
weekend,
like,
what you
my
ate.
nigga,
Like,
like I don't care about your life. Why you want to know about mine?
Thank you.
Michael knew by the time I left not to ask me shit.
Michael
I'm not here with it. I'm not your friend. Ugly ass. Actually, he
Ugly
was
ass.
not ugly. He was I'm not
his
even.
soul was ugly.
I'm not even attracted to white men, but I was like, oh, he's
Me either.
handsome. But fuck him though. Anyway, that job low key made me racist.
I
He
don't
can be
get it.
racist as a
I
black
was gonna
person,
say,
but
not,
I'm
it's not
very
about
like
bias.
prejudiced
Yeah.
over white people, and it's crazy. I have a white family. I say this
Oh,
every
you
episode.
do?
Yeah, like I do.
Oh my
Like close
God.
cousins, and it's like fuck y'all.
Oh.
But
Wait, are you mixed?
no,
Somewhere
just
down the
regular.
line?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I did that ancestry thing. It's I'm like
Well,
25%.
yeah, like
we all are for the most-
African Americans are pretty much mixed.
At this point.
Yeah, but I don't really
all
claim that shit
people
though.
are like mixed too.
No, everybody's I'm black.
I'm just black.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even want to be nothing else.
Me either.
Same.
But
Not
Being a
embarrassing.
black woman is pretty awesome.
it's fucking lit.
is.
Like,
And we flames. Though.
as far
like,
as like looks wise, like I think I wouldn't want to look like
nothing
anything else.
Yeah, no, me either.
Like,
No, like, and I looked. I was on the phone with a friend, and I was saying like, "Yo, how did that become the standard? Because ew,
right, like because
I
look at
know.
us, like,
we fucking flourish.
and they're trying to use stuff from us, like the
I
lips,
know.
the
Everything.
butt,
The
everything,
everything.
everything.
That's
Yo,
true.
like black people are trendsetters. My brother calls me racist because I say stuff like that.
No,
like,
but it's
we're the
It's
most
facts.
creative.
Yeah.
Just
We
look at
are.
Jade's here.
Right.
Thank you.
at this. Like, come on.
Thank you.
If she
Big
came
money
into
here.
And
her
look at
job,
your hair and Tasha's hair.
Oh,
like,
let's speak of
everyone's
hair.
hair.
So hair just got accepted, or a law was passed in New York, right?
Let's talk about it.
So it's like I'm happy, but it's like, damn, how why does that have to happen?
Right.
You know what
And
I'm saying?
right.
It's literally, well, like, so me, all right, so when I first started the newest job that I'm at, I wore my hair in like a bun the first day, and then the second day I'm like, fuck all that.
Yeah.
Like my fro, they don't really mind or whatever, but like I know but I do work around like a lot of white customers, and I've been in the elevator a few times and they'll try to touch. So I like
They touch?
Oh, no.
I like
No,
catch
no
their
one has
hands.
ever tried to
No,
touch.
people for sure.
That's horrible.
Oh my gosh, how do you do? And it's like I don't know. Y'all don't even like wash your hands.
Right.
Y'all think pee is like
somebody did try to
antibacterial
touch
shit.
my hands, but not at work. Never at work.
It was customers, not like a worker,
Yeah.
because I work in a pharmacy. So like I pass through, I see the customers or people in the building, but it's like you literally just reach.
Yeah.
Like that's weird as fuck to me.
That
So
is
like,
weird.
how do y'all feel about y'all hair
well,
at work?
when I was at my old job, I used to wear my fro like out. And I remember my team, like all Caucasians, and they wanted to touch my hair. And it was just like,
It's
what?
weird.
Like, do I come to you and say, can I
Can
touch
I?
your
It's
hair?
so strange.
Yeah, I
oh
don't
my
give a
gosh,
fuck
can I
about
touch?
your
I don't
hair,
do that.
honestly.
Yeah.
I remember one time this guy was like, let me touch you. And I was like, no. He was like, no. And I was just like, bruh.
And he still did
Like,
it?
And once you pop off with the bruh, like, especially when you don't say that, you're just like, bruh. And then he's like, oh, no, I'm just playing. I know.
Nah, my
Yeah.
my coworkers kind of knew not to fuck with me.
Because you're a tough ass bitch.
I don't
though.
think they
like,
fuck
yeah,
with me
very
either.
much like.
Like
You both of y'all are very.
Yeah,
You wanna touch
they don't
what?
try it. They don't try it.
like you know what I'm saying. But do y'all feel comfortable wearing your natural hair?
I used to not. I used to be like, well, damn, like they probably think my hair is so big and so
No, they definitely do. They
crazy and like wild, a wild fucking animal. But you know, like I used to give a fuck, but now I really don't give a fuck. But I am up for a promotion soon.
So she
So
got that bun on lock.
I'm feeling like once I get that title, am I still gonna feel comfortable? Like my
Why?
nails are long. Like I'm not this conservative little girl who
Yeah.
sits like this and wears her buns all day.
But once
What-
you get
you
the
know,
title,
I
you
feel
gotta
like
really,
they're-
you gotta flaunt that fro like.
Yeah.
to the
Yes.
max.
But I feel like clearly you're up for a promotion because you're on your shit. So I don't think it would matter. You wouldn't be up for promotion.
You would think,
Yeah.
but it's like we were.
But
at-
they look at you a type of way. And to be honest, you could deliver at work like 10 times better than your
Trust
counterpart.
me, I fucking get it.
But because your nails are long or because you're black, she's not that good, you know?
and I also
Or she
feel
needs
like,
improvements
Yeah.
on X, Y, and Z.
I feel like we're judged more harshly as Black women because I just feel like we're seen as more tough, like able, and by
That we
tough
can
I mean
take
like
shit.
exactly that we're able to take more and take on more than white women, to be honest, because I feel like white women in corporate America are coddled more than
In life,
Black
and just in
women.
general life.
Because
Yeah.
if we were to cry or be emotional, we'll be labeled as like angry Black women or hysterical. But when they cry, it's like, oh no, like this is serious. Like you're really going so hard on her. Or like when I chastise like a coworker that's white, or especially
lower
a white
level?
woman, yeah, it looks like more harsh to them. Like, oh my God, you're being so mean. And it's like, I'm really not. Like,
No,
I'm really not. But I'm sorry. I think what we were talking about before the work thing about hair, right? Hair in the workplace. So like I wear wigs, you know what I'm saying? So I have short wigs, I have long wigs, I have curly wigs, I have straight
They
wigs.
probably like
Every
she
day's
cuts
a
her
new-
hair,
Yeah.
Right.
That girl so fast,
Right. So like I wore my like curly wig to work. Like that's my corporate wig, I guess. And then
my
on the
corporate.
But if you look at raggedy by the end of the week, because like I don't give a fuck, like I'm not gonna like do up my wig for these people. So on the weekend I had my short wig on to see my boyfriend, and then I had to go back in the office. And yeah, they were like, "Oh my God, you cut your hair," and I was like, "Mind your business."
I just feel like, how do they not like white
Yeah.
people?
Right,
use
like how do
extensions
you
too.
not
Like,
Right.
know?
Yeah, how do you not know?
literally common sense.
Yeah.
But why are you even talking about that? Like,
Why do you
mind your
care?
business? Yeah, like first of all, no, like what does it have to do with debits and credits? Tell me.
Nothing.
So,
you know, it's weird because, like, so I was looking for a job last year, and I remember, like, a long time ago, my older friend, she was looking for a job, and she was like, you know, when you look for a job, you gotta put your hair in, like, this bun, you gotta, like, she had to throw her wig on, so I actually, like, wore a wig to the interview.
Oh, wow.
really?
Yeah, I wore a wig to the interview, and, but it was, like, a wig that I've always had, like, my girl, Trina, so I just threw her on. So I went to the interview with the wig, nothing crazy. I got hired. The next week, I had took the wig off, and I had this big-ass fro, and they were just like, oh.
Who is this? This is Ashley?
Word. They were just like, oh, okay. And they was just with it. And it was like, my fro, like, it starts off like, you know, it's the wash and goes coming.
Yeah.
By Friday, it's
day,
like this.
Big
So I was just trying it, like, let me see. Each day I'm just picking out even more just to see how much I could tempt them. Like, can I do it? And I want to wear it so big. Like, I want to do Angela Davis with it.
You should.
So I was just, like, plucking it out. And then I was telling my coworkers, like, you know, sometimes I'm just like, are they judging this fro?
Oh, yeah, they are.
Not?
They are,
but do you give a fuck if they're judging?
And it's like a no, but at my old job, I probably would have cared more. At the new job, they're like, yo, do whatever you want to do. Like, they're like, come in with this.
It's,
like,
it's also a different industry.
That's good.
And they don't even care.
Yeah.
But I would say this job is more diverse than my last job. My last job, I wouldn't have tried that.
And you're in the fashion industry too.
I was just gonna say, do you think it's because you're in more like a creative environment that's?
Oh, for sure. Like it's like the best environment to really thrive in. Like, I could do whatever I want to do. Accounting and fashion, like the best marriage, and I could literally just like wear my hair like whatever.
Wow.
Like, I've worn like the scarf with like my hair like Tasha hair. And they were just like, okay, and you match the blazer? Okay.
Wow.
That's dope.
Like,
all right, so speaking of that, though, do you guys feel like working in corporate America, you, like, kill off your dreams? Because that's a problem, I think.
Yeah. The number one thing for me was I felt that I wasn't adding any value to the world. I was like, I'm going to work every day, making these white people rich. I'm making, quote unquote, good money, but it's not the best. Like, I deserve more, you know? And also the fact that, what the fuck am I doing here if nobody else looks like me here? Right. You know, like, where are my people?
Right. Yeah.
They're behind. They're not being hired.
Yeah. They're not being let in the door. And even if they're not, the environment is not retaining them.
It's
like,
not.
So many people, black people I know, just quit because they're just like, nah, this environment, it's not for me.
And also, like, we need to think real money, like being real bosses.
Honestly.
You know, like, you go to school, you get a degree, you think you come out with a master's, you're popping, you about to be making money, popping bottles, you know, all that shit. But at the end of the day, you're still not, you still don't have as much as they have.
All right, so what do y'all do, or are y'all doing anything to, like, make sure your dreams, you know?
Well, so speaking for me, right, like, at my old firm, it was too crazy. I was stressing all the time. Busy season was killing me. And I just, like, I was like, you guys, I quit. I'm not coming back here anymore.
Did you give 2 weeks?
Oh, I gave my 2 weeks.
I
actually, they should have.
Bye.
They should have known. Like, I was, like, almost like a year in advance. I was like, yeah, I really don't like this.
Yeah.
And they were just like, you know what? We can move you where you want to go, but the last person took us about 2 years going there. And I was just like, oh, well, see, I don't got 2 years. Like, at the time, I was like 24. I was like, I'm 24. I don't got 2 years for this.
Yeah.
I'm glad you had that mentality.
Yeah, so I ended up, like, leaving, and I took some time off, and then I started working for this new job. But it's not the end goal for me. So, like, I really don't sleep. Like, I was telling Jay before, on the weekdays, I only take naps. I'm, like, trying to improve myself, and I'm fucking trying to retire by, like, early.
Yeah,
I don't know
she
what
wants to be
is.
a real boss.
No, how old are you?
Right now I'm 26.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, like, I really don't sleep during the weekday. And I've had, like, stressful days this week, like, late nights.
Girl, same.
And I remember the other night I had texted Jay, like, I came home and I was just like, oh my God, I'm so tired. I don't feel like doing anything. But if I go to sleep and I go back to work and tomorrow's the same like feeling, I won't ever get to my dream because each day I'm gonna be tired. So, like, if I'm tired, I listen to, like, a motivational video.
Well, don't give up.
Oh, never.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't. I'm tired as fuck. Shit, I might sleep right now. But I don't know what sleep is. But like you said, it's for. I feel like it's worth it. I mean, it's. You're supposed to take care of yourself. I'm not saying like don't sleep.
Yeah.
But like, shit, don't sleep.
Yeah. But when you're working hard for yourself, that shit is so different than working hard for somebody else.
Trust me, but that's why like I can't have a stressful job too, because I feel like everything I'm trying to do and pop off is stressful enough. So there's no way in hell I can go to a job and be stressed the fuck out, and then I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So I like this tired. It's a tired that like I can tolerate because it's what I want to do. But so do y'all don't lose ambition for your dreams, or just don't? I don't know if y'all do.
I feel like it gives me more ambition. Like, you doing some fuck shit? I just found out some fuck shit. All right, I'm writing this shit down in my little journal, and then I'm gonna make my plan to bounce.
Yeah, and that's how you got to do it. Like, people have to like learn how to play the game, and like sometimes you have these jobs where it is really hard, it is really stressful, and people are just like, they either stay there, give up. Well, they actually give up on their dreams, but still stay there. Yeah. And
I think we noticed that a lot.
Yeah, it happens.
And it's crazy because I have like somebody I know, like they're older, and like they hear me talk about like, I'm trying to retire by 30, and she's like, man, I'm like 40 something and I'm still at this same job, and I don't.
And which
really
isn't
like
bad. Let
40
me not say
is not young. I mean, 40 is not old.
It's
Let me not
old,
say,
and it's not, and it's still young.
It's old as fuck if you're not doing what you want to do.
Yeah, like if you're just like, I've been here all this time,
and
I
gave
up on my dream, like then it sucks.
Yeah.
But if you
I'm about to be 30, so I ain't retiring.
But
I thank you. But I do feel like there's shit I want to do, so I am in the position by 40. Not actually, I truly believe that in a few years I'll be able to work for myself for what I want to do creatively, right? That's amazing. But like, I don't know if it's necessarily retiring because I'm still gonna be working. But for me, like, I don't want to work for like a company.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? And I can't. I don't know. I just feel like. I don't know how long it took y'all to figure out what it is that you want to do, if you figured out. And I don't think it's a rush. Like, I will say, though, if y'all don't know, it's literally what you go back to. I like to talk.
Right.
I got my ass beat for talking.
What do you mean?
Like, if you don't know your purpose, right, it's the thing that's like, that can't make me money. Everything can make you money. That's your passion. And that's your it could be your purpose. I feel like my passion is talking. Clearly, and expressing myself, and I feel like my purpose is talking and expressing myself. So like I use my words to help motherfuckers. I hate to say it like that, but that's just what it is. But that's what I came back to, and it took me to like 26, 27 to realize like, oh, let me just figure out a way to put myself out there so that I'm actually doing this, working for myself. So I think that people think too much about their purpose. I don't know what it is, but it's like, you really like this. Why is this not it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's where I think I am. Fear. Like, yeah, and it is fear. Like,
it's fear,
I don't know what I want to do, and I fear that like when I go into something that I think I like, I'm either gonna hate it or suck at it.
But how would you know if you don't try?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we waste more time thinking like, oh, we're not gonna like it. What if you love it?
Right.
And if you don't like it, you know, okay, well, at least I tried that. Let me go to the next thing.
It's also
everything's
like
not gonna
your
work out.
Confidence too.
Yeah, but listen. I have the worst confidence ever. Fuck all that. Because people are trash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's people out here really like being lucrative, being dumb. So it's like, I don't give a fuck about I care about people's opinions, but I don't. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like,
I realized that I used to care a lot, but now in 2019, sometimes I might start off caring and then I catch myself and I'm like, why you care about that?
I'm just not gonna I'm not gonna make myself uncomfortable for the sake of making anyone else comfortable. And everyone has some sort of insecurity or a trigger. So it's like, why in the world why would I let myself stop what I want to do for y'all?
You shouldn't.
Never. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's where I'm at, and it took me a long time to get here. So it's like I go to work every day, but every day I'm still working on, like she said, like I don't sleep.
Yeah.
I'm not saying to do that, but anyway, so the work thing, I hope y'all get out of corporate America if that's what you want to do. If not, I don't think being an entrepreneur or a creative is for everyone. Yeah. But just be happy where you are, and it's
I will get out. Mark my word.
And I believe y'all.
And for anyone, like, and if you can't, I would just say like, get into a because I feel like even fashion, I'm still like kind of corporate America, get into like a field that you like,
actually
and
enjoy.
still do your own thing on the side.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't be in no stressful ass workplace. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's the thing. I think that matters. But all right, so let's get into some.
Can I say one thing though?
Go for it.
And even if you are in those stressful workplaces, you have to like stand your ground at work. Let them know what
Facts.
you're gonna tolerate and what you're not.
Right.
Facts,
Right.
or they'll walk all over you.
Word, like
Boundaries.
you got to be like, I'm coming at this time, and I'm gonna make sure I leave at this time, because I
Yo,
feel like
that's
jobs
me.
be like, you gotta be there at 8:30, and like that's like a hard
And
start
stay
time.
till 10:30.
But it's like, what's the hard stop time?
Right,
Thank you.
Right. That's me. Like, yo, we're gonna be so busy at oh damn, sorry to hear that. I'll see you at 11. That's my shit. That's I work
have
11
a personal
to 7.
commitment, so
Like,
I'm out.
To my fucking self. Like,
Yes,
I got shit to do, so I'm not about to
because
sit
you come
here.
first.
Like,
I agree.
staying late. What's that?
Say that.
And it's like, I would if it's something like it's just, listen.
Does Tasha go above and beyond?
Like, what's crazy is, here's the thing. I feel like there was a time when I was like busting my ass. Like, not that I don't work. I work. I do my job. But I do my job. I'm not doing your job.
Right.
I'm doing your job.
Right.
I'm doing what I get
You don't
paid
get
for.
extra pay for that.
Exactly. And that's why I hate the whole, like, be a team. We're not getting a team check out this bitch.
Facts.
So,
Facts.
team for poor K. So, anyway, let's get into some juicy shit real quick.
Woods?
Actually.
Let's do it. Because I saw your Instagram story and I was like,
Y'all seen the red table? Y'all think she fucked him or no?
No,
I don't think she did.
she did not fuck him.
I don't know if she fucked him, but I will say, first off, the whole, I don't know if she fucked, but it was some sort of flirtatious. Because also,
Yeah.
this nigga's like 12 feet tall, and you here, so you could have duck and dodged.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it would
Duck
take
and
a
dodge
long
what?
time
The
to
kiss.
come. Nah.
Yeah, he had to.
Because this nigga's in the NBA. He
down.
fast.
Yeah.
He's quick.
You know what I'm saying?
I saw him
Yeah.
on the Cavs. He ain't fast.
So you're a trash ass nigga and you're a trash ass baller. Too.
He is. He is.
But I just feel like, but what was weird to me was, so I have my leg dangled over yours, right? And I stay the night. Nothing happened, but we gonna kiss?
He kissed
So
her.
I think. So this is what
But
I
he
think.
had the whole night to kiss her.
He was probably all fucking on some other bitches.
But
He's
he
like,
was
I'm
probably
gonna
like,
circle back.
yo, like I want her to stay.
Right.
So like, let me try it. Let me
I
put
think
a
he
little
did definitely
test out there. Let me
I
put a
think
little
he shot his
test
shot,
out.
yeah.
Maybe she might stay.
Put a
Maybe she
feeler.
might fuck. Maybe she
to
might.
get his dick wet in the
Yeah.
morning.
Yes.
Yep.
Actually, a guy came into my DM and he said the same thing. He was like, it could have been like she flirted with him through the night and it
Yeah.
didn't pop for him. And
Yeah.
he was like, oh shit, she about to leave. Let me just.
Yeah, that's how niggas do.
Oh, yeah, no, that is how niggas do.
That's how they do.
I don't know if they necessarily fucked, but again, I think it was some
didn't.
sort of
Give me something.
flirtatious.
I think
Shit
okay.
going
Number
on. I don't
one,
know.
she's attracted to him. That's undeniable, right?
I thought it was. I didn't catch that vibe.
That's what I
She
said.
gotta be attracted to
I
him
think
to be
he
flirting
gotta-
with him.
And to be dangling her legs too. Like, that's, come on.
Okay, can we
Wait,
talk
her
about that?
legs-
Because
I thought her legs
I
were the-
noticed some inconsistencies with her story. Because first of all, if you're on the leg of the couch and you're putting your leg over someone, it's not on top of their legs, which I was thinking to be like not on their lap.
Was, if you're dangling, it's like this. So where did his leg come into play? And how close to the fucking couch?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like she was saying, oh, and then my legs came to like the bottom of his legs, and I was like, that don't make no sense.
She
I was
really
like,
needed
what y'all
to
saying?
How long
do.
were your
Yeah,
legs?
because Jada was like, was it over his lap? And she's like, no, it was. And I was like,
I thought her
sis.
legs were crossed like this.
No, she said that she crossed her legs over his, but not on his lap. And I was like, that don't make no sense. But yeah, I was like, I don't know. So that part, but when she was talking about how, you know, she didn't really know she was going to his house and like she made a mistake in going, I believed her.
I
on
believe
that.
that.
I
Yeah,
believe that too.
she's 21,
'Cause
so like we
even
do
that,
dumb
not
shit
even
when
that,
you're young.
She is young too.
I
Yeah,
went to-
like very young.
I went to LA and like, if you vibing or whatever, and people like, yo, we going here,
Yeah.
you just go.
You go.
Right.
You go.
So like, that's
And
even in
plus-
New York, anywhere
yeah.
else. So like,
Yeah,
And
and that's
plus
what
she
she said.
knows
She's like,
him.
that's what you just usually happens.
right, and she felt comfortable because she did.
knows
know
him.
I mean, I just hope she didn't go on our auntie show and lie. Like, that's really it. Like,
What I
But you
don't-
think
I
she
don't think
lied?
she
What
lied.
made you think
you
that she
know what
lied?
it was? It was just like, okay, so when she talks about the couch, right? And she's like, she's sitting on the ledge and he's sitting down here. And she's like, that's what it could have looked like. I just feel like you was sitting on his lap and you were just like, bam, you know what? that is a really good story. Like you,
But there's no picture. Oh, did somebody took?
I
someone
think maybe
someone
her
said they have
ass
a
was
video.
on the.
They said it's a
We'll
video
see.
that might come
A
out.
video?
But here's all right.
Video
So
will pop
fuck
off.
Jordan.
I want to see it. I would like to see it.
I feel like Jordan aside, right? Let's say she's a regular. What I don't like is Chloe.
Exactly.
And what I feel like you can never blame. I don't know how y'all feel. I don't
Yeah.
believe in home wreckers. I feel like that home was already wrecked.
Exactly.
In general. Even with
Exactly.
Alicia Keys and all that. Like, sis, your man, the way you, and I do believe the way you get a man is
It's
the
how
way
you
you leave
lose
you.
him.
So he cheated on his ex or whatever with Chloe.
Right.
And he keeps cheating with Chloe.
Yeah.
Then he have like a whole like like a fucking orgy on Valentine's Day or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
it was like
I heard.
multiple women. Yeah.
But Chloe wasn't there.
Yeah.
So Jordan fucked y'all up?
Thank you. That's my thing.
Like, it's no such, I don't believe
And
that.
I
Like,
thought they were broken up too before that.
That's what I heard, and I think that's why Jordan had dropped that. Oh, if someone was going to like my
ex.
ex's house, like
Yeah.
Okay, so I read that a different way. I thought it was just she's
Shade.
saying since
Her
they're
ex?
broken up now,
No.
that's her ex.
I
Oh.
think they
he
broke up.
been, come on, Chloe is like
Okay.
35, 36, Tristan is 27.
And that's
He's
another
young
thing.
as
Like,
fuck,
you're
yeah.
grown, Chloe. You're too grown for this shit. Like,
she is. But I feel like
I don't
Jordan,
like
don't get me wrong. Although I think Jordan is lying, I do think she lying.
I
think
think
she's
she's
lying
lying.
about
I
something.
think
him?
I feel like
I don't know if she
I
had
just
sex,
feel
but
like there's
something
something
happened.
more. Like
Something
something
happened.
happened. It wasn't like because she had said something.
She
like,
was being flirty. That's what
He was
she
being
didn't say.
flirty.
But she
yes.
didn't admit to that part. So
Yeah,
it's like,
and then the fact that
'Cause
she
she
didn't
can't
say
act like
anything
it's
about
like-
the kiss. Like I don't. If
Yeah,
my
that
Said
was
what?
kind of
Said
shady.
what?
So Chloe had asked her the next day, like, what happened, and she never said
Yeah,
anything that
that-
he kissed
Yeah.
her. She was like, I didn't want to add turmoil. No, you
See,
know they're gonna come on.
someone
tell me
asked
who it
me
is.
like if one of my boys tried to hit on me, I'm gonna like tell you right then and there.
yeah,
Like,
Same.
Yeah.
As soon as I pull up to his house, like I'm gonna text Chloe, like, "Girl, I'm at your man's house. You want me
Want me
to
to watch her?
set up a live?"
Like, legit. Like she.
But that's what I would be
I'm
doing
dead ass
from
with
rip,
it.
though.
Yeah, from jump. Like as soon as you be like, I'll be like, "Yo, we going to your nigga house. Like, do you want me to check his
No, I
drawers?"
don't
Like,
do you. It ain't. I'm doing. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I'm not checking
But-
drawers.
and then
But you get what I'm
as soon as he kissed me, I would have been like, "Bitch,
No.
your man."
No.
But
He
the thing is,
tripping.
I've been reading on Twitter that people are like, that shit could backfire because you know how people might believe their man over you because you know niggas be lying.
No, that
So you be like,
happens.
"Oh nah, she been trying to come on to me from the jump,"
But I'd rather
and
that,
then you're
though,
no longer
because
friends
now, look,
anymore.
I would rather that.
Yeah,
That's
I do
true
that
because
too.
either way, they're not friends anymore.
You know what I'm saying?
So.
Because if I feel like if we're really friends, you know I'm not trying to sabotage your relationship,
Yeah.
and you know I
Right.
want you happy. And there's levels.
But some
because
people be in denial though that their
that's
man
what
would
I'm
ever
saying.
do that.
But so then we can't be friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I'm
because I
saying?
can't
Because
take you being that
that's
much of a
stupid.
smitten like woman that you are willing to
I mean, I've
turn
been
your
through that
back
though.
on
I
me.
told him like, yo, such and such came on to me or whatever, and like, it was like blatant. Because I feel like some women think everything is coming on. Like
Yeah.
he said, hey, he looked at me too long. No, that's not. But like it was blatant. Like,
And he
like,
tried to do a little test.
He was like,
Yeah.
so what's up? And I'm like,
Oh
oh.
But-
no.
But then I told her, she was like, no, you're just jealous of our relationship. I'm like, all right,
Yeah, and it's like what?
bye, girl. Yeah, like
Nobody has
what?
ever said that to
he's
me.
maximum ugly. Like, I'm not
Not
with the
medium?
shit. Not medium.
But
You know what
Jay
I'm saying?
brought up the fact that like she could have been just flirting with him inadvertently because like he's a good looking guy, you know.
Yeah.
And if
Some
you're
girls are
drunk,
just naturally flirtatious.
if you're drunk, yeah, exactly. You'll be like looking at him like, you know,
Yeah, doing
you
a
know,
little
he's
like-
not
Ugly
ugly.
guy,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, like that. And then in the next morning, he could be like, "Yo, I was picking up something. Let me test it out."
Yeah.
And then either way, I don't think that's worth like us dragging her for that. Like, because that was a mistake, fine. But like, I don't think she did it with malicious intent.
Neither do
Like,
I.
she wasn't like, "Oh, I'ma fuck up this happen." Like,
Yeah.
"Oh, break up with your boyfriend on board" type shit. Like, no, it was just like,
Well,
"Oh, your girlfriend on
again,
board."
You know what else is weird? In that interview, she at the end she goes, I guess for all the Kardashian friends and all the people that were dragging her, she goes 90% of them wasn't my friend anyway. So I feel like when women feel like you aren't friends, they feel like I owe nothing to you.
Damn, you really don't believe this?
For real,
really
yo,
don't
and
believe
then,
her.
and then she said something like, Jada was like, well, how did you feel when he kissed you? She was like, I didn't feel anything. I went back to the car she was like, my driver was in the car. I closed the door and I was like, oh my God, did that happen? And then as they keep talking, she was like, yeah, all I could feel, I was just so shocked. Now you feel so shocked.
She was
She
shocked.
was shocked.
She was like, yo, like, did this
Come
shit just
on.
really happen?
Right.
Like,
I don't feel it. I feel like, let me tell you, I'm just saying that I feel like she could be lying. I'm not for the bashing of her or anything like that.
Right.
Like Chloe saying like you broke up my family, bro. Your family was broke up when you was pregnant still.
Right.
For
And
real.
he cheated on you back then.
And he was probably cheating on you before that too.
Facts.
He was.
All that just happened was that Jordan saw that y'all was broke up, felt like she didn't owe nothing to you, and was like,
You really think she did that? This girl did
know.
not.
I don't
This
think she
not-
went in with the intent of I'm gonna fuck him. I feel like it would have been another time.
Listen,
Exactly.
She had a couple drinks and she
was flirtatious.
She
She-
thinks he's attractive.
I think she's attractive. She's
She-
pretty.
she's
Yeah,
really
she is
definitely
pretty,
like
and he's attractive too. Even though his soul is ugly, but
his spirit.
his
I don't
spirit.
even know if his spirit is ugly. I feel like he just shouldn't be tied down.
and he's young, so I didn't know how young he was.
He is young.
Oh, yeah, he is young.
He's young.
But he shouldn't be tied
He
down.
shouldn't. He should know.
Thank you.
Like, yo, I'm not ready for this.
Yeah.
But I feel like based off of Chloe's history or based off the Kardashians in general, like they don't really be letting motherfuckers. Like you really gotta. I don't know. You probably got to beat their ass to be done. Y'all remember the show? Like,
Yeah, I do.
even with Kim's first husband or second husband, the guy,
Chris Humphries.
he was trash for her. And he
yeah.
was like, all right, well, I guess I'm done. What do you mean? It's like, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas be
Yeah.
trying to leave.
Oh, and they're
And some
just
girls
like,
are really like, but what? So I think
Yeah.
that with Lamar, Chloe was fighting, and I
She
respect
was
her for
fighting,
that.
yeah.
But it's kind of like,
he a whole crackhead.
oh,
so-
no, he a crackhead, and also like, maybe he's really just trying to go. Like,
Yeah, but then
sometimes
if
you
you
got-
really want to go, then you should be man enough to say, like,
Thank
yo,
you.
this
Well, I
is, this
feel
is
like-
for me. I'm gonna dip.
Thank
we
you.
know how niggas are.
Exactly.
But so that's that. We only gonna talk about Jussie for a minute because I ain't about to.
Oh Lord, who would have
He ruined
thought?
Black History Month, y'all.
He was the topic of discussion.
Yeah, but I feel like he did ruin it, but
why?
Spike Lee winning kind of like. brought it up.
Yeah, I like that.
And
That
then
was
Sam
good.
Jackson presenting that when they started together, I was like, but Jussie, I don't have much to say, but just ill.
I was just like, why?
Like,
are you-
I don't understand what the motive was. Like, what is
All
your
right, so what I
your
truly
purpose?
believe was I think there was talks of taking. First off, he didn't get paid as much as Taraji and what's the guy?
Terrence.
Right?
But he
Well, he's not
He
as
does,
seasoned.
right.
Yeah, because he doesn't have
Right.
that many as much lines.
Being
as
honest,
him.
but I think so he was gonna like write him off or whatever. He wasn't gonna be in as many episodes. Something about him not being there as much or at all. So I think that in his mind, because he's gay and he's black, if this would have really happened, the producers would have looked like a dick if they would have took him off.
Right.
So I feel like it was like, oh shit, like if this really go through, there's no way they could let me go.
That's a horrible plan.
The
Still.
shit, that's a hard plan, but I feel like that's
Oh,
what it
man.
was because
Yeah.
what? And then
And I think it's equal
He
parts
gotta
that
be sick.
Exactly, equal parts. Because like even if that was true,
I believe everyone's
like
sick, but
there's better ways to do that. Like, go back to acting classes. Like, really prove that you need to stay. But like going to that and creating this whole story
the
and
MAGA.
calling up
One of my friends told me, "What's meant for you won't miss you."
yeah,
I think that,
You know,
I think that's
so-
facts.
yo,
If
somebody was
Empire is not meant for you anymore, then that's it. Like,
yeah.
No offense, but Empire is not even meant for Fox anymore.
Thank
no,
you.
because
Like-
we stopped watching after season 1.
Exactly.
I ain't never really.
I don't even
But somebody said that
I
because
saw,
you know
like,
how he's at Subway, right?
Wait,
So somebody
is
was
Subway
like-
even open at that time?
They said it was 24 hours. Somebody had confirmed it was
I've
24
never
hours.
seen a 24
But also,
hour
like,
Subway.
first of all, if you're rich, like, why would you eat at Subway? Like, why
That-
wouldn't you get, like, Uber
and
Eats
it
or
was
something
2
like that?
a.m., my nigga, in Chicago is negative degrees.
Yeah, like, so why you out?
Room
Like,
service.
and then also, someone was saying that while we was waiting for the police, he finished the sandwich, but didn't take the noose off his neck. And they said, that's something ain't right with that. And I was dying. I was like, oh my God, that's so
Yeah,
true.
that was-
And also, Subway is nasty. So, like,
I do like Subway though.
oh,
And-
no.
You know what messed me up about this Jussie thing? Like, there's too many Law and Order shows to have taught you how to fix this up.
Exactly,
Stay with
how to
check
not
and all
get
these
caught.
other things,
Like-
no. And then these boys, like, first of all, these boys cracked so
kinda-
fast.
they
They
kinda
was just
fine.
like,
Yeah.
oh, y'all done caught us?
But for $3,000, I would have
we
lied
snitching.
too.
Same. I would be like,
3,000. I'm not saying I got it like that, but nigga, I'm not going to jail.
exactly.
I was snitch on my mom's.
It be your own kid.
Same.
I'm not.
Because I'm not built for jail.
Y'all see
And that's
like
why I
that?
don't do crime.
Yo, I jaywalk and I'm just like,
I'll be like,
oh shit, let me
The
not.
cops? Is the cops around?
Like,
Yeah.
no, I'm not.
oof.
Ain't jail.
Be in
ain't-
jail?
I got a heavy voice, so I'll be like the top.
I was gonna say, like, Tasha, we with the Deep Voice Club, on the podcast.
Like, fuck all that.
Letting them know.
I ain't being nobody's bitch. So that's enough of Jesse. Like, I just had to mention it.
Yeah.
But all right. So dating real quick. I know you're in a relationship. What about y'all? Y'all looking? On that Red Table Talk with Wale. It was like some people are ready for love and some people are looking for love. But that don't mean they're the same. So what do y'all think?
That's deep.
Wow, that's a good one. Ready for love and looking for love.
Because a lot of people are looking for love and they be fucked up. And I truly believe that, for me, from what I noticed, you really have to be at least 80% ready. I don't think you're ever going to be 100% ready.
That's true.
But I think you got to be 80% mentally, physically, financially, spiritually, whatever it is you believe, ready. Because otherwise you bringing somebody into your own fuck shit, or you don't believe. And I don't believe, I'm sorry, this is my topic. No. I don't believe that people, if I'm at 50, I don't give a fuck how great this guy is. Like, he can't bring me to that 80 or the 100 because I'm not where I need to be myself.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so what y'all think?
So I'm single, right? It's nobody really on the bench right now, so I can't say I'm actively looking. If someone comes around, I'm willing. Okay. But I also feel like I'm kind of like at like a stingy phase of my time. It's
As
like,
you should be.
You should. Time for niggas.
I don't have time for the fuck shit.
No,
yes.
don't.
I have a 3-strike rule, but keep going.
I gotta hear that.
I'm gonna tell your ass what I want or don't want twice. After that, that's it. Because I feel like you don't have a hearing problem. And if you did, I could write it down. Because it's text messages. So, like, I'm not going to like, you're going to have to work on anything with whomever. Yeah. Like, your kids. That's like, you, this is a whole new person, you know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. But, like, there's certain shit I'm just not going to teach you. Yeah. And I'm not going to I have a high patience, low tolerance. Like, I'm not about to I'm not hey, I need communication.
Right.
Yeah. That's strike number 1.
Yeah.
Hey, we don't talk as much. That's strike number 2. Third one is I'm like not gonna talk to you. Like, no, I'm not. That's it. Because that's third strike. Your ass is out. You heard me.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or you heard me, now you playing, right?
Yeah.
But I just feel like I haven't really met somebody who's like courting. Like, I'm not trying to Netflix and chill on your laptop.
No.
On your laptop.
On your laptop. Not even the TV.
Word. Like,
you
now
got
you
a
want
smart
us to be
TV.
closer. No, I'm not trying to do that. I want to make sure he could communicate. And most importantly, like, he got to be eating pussy.
Oh. Yes.
That's a
breath
big
smell
thing.
like pussy and mimosas.
I never met a guy that didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
Some guys out here.
No, I've heard some. Oh, you your dick suck. Or
for real.
And then, like women are just supposed to do that. Like, when I find out a guy doesn't go down, like, you can't stick around. What you here for?
Exactly.
Yeah,
I need to see you bust down.
No, that's the thing.
On a gang.
I'm with that. Like, I've never personally met a guy like, no, I ain't never eaten no.
Same.
Actually, I'm lying
too. I met one who was mad reluctant. And I was like, but why? It didn't last longer.
Oh,
my thing is, like, I'm not really, I don't know.
I
just
met
need
guys
whoever
who
to be sexually open in general.
Yeah.
Not open like getting pegged. I'm not with.
I had a nigga
different
tell
strokes
me,
for different folks.
I had a nigga tell me that I wanted to have sex too much.
Yeah, she did. Because that nigga was trash.
Yo, I was like, what the fuck are you complaining for? Like, my nigga.
Trash. Like, oh my
Tino hated him.
He was horrible from jump.
He was horrible.
And he's
How was
ugly.
the
I
game?
can't wait to have that
That
issue.
was the what?
So now since that's done, was the sex game good or
It was good. It was
Oh.
really good. Yeah, I would say like best sex I've ever had in my life, and I haven't had that much sex, so
That's how I feel.
I mean,
Oh man.
But so like the guys that I've come across that don't, it's been 2 of them, and one guy was just like, oh, I've never done that, but and he only was dating like Becky, so like, he was like, oh, I never.
I don't even like them types.
That's actually a turn off for me.
Really?
It is.
Because like there's this guy I like really like, and I was like, so so you ever dated white girls? And he kind of said, yeah. He's like, but in my younger days, because, you know, I don't like fuck with them.
Yeah,
I was like, all right, you safe. You is safe. Oh, my God. Because, like, I don't get it. I don't. Sometimes. I'm like, all this flavor we got?
I know. That's, see, when I found somebody, when I found him and he, like, we had a really good connection and he told me that he never had flavor, I was just like, oh, I'm about to turn him off.
Never? Was he black?
I'm sorry, y'all. He wasn't.
Oh, he was white.
He was white?
No, he was actually like Middle Eastern.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, that's of color.
It was.
Really?
So
it's actually, I just like their features. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And you know something? They're very open sexually. He was like, I never did that before, but yo, I'm trying to learn. And I was like, teacher. Like,
that's good. That's funny. What about you?
Me?
Dating date?
I'm single. I'm not looking.
Just focusing on you.
Yeah,
I think that's crucial though.
Yeah.
Like, no, like all jokes aside, you have to.
Yeah. Some nigga tried to break my heart like 6 months ago.
And fuck
but
that nigga too.
Are you working on yourself, or it's just like fuck niggas? Because there's a difference. Because there's girls who out here like they're not dating because it's fuck niggas, but they're not putting time in for themselves.
Right. No, so, like I would say this is the most that I've ever focused on myself in my whole entire life. Like I legit make it like, what do I like? I like when I come home from work. I like, you know, maybe smoke a little some. Maybe light some candles. Some like tobacco. That's my vibe. I like taking bubble baths.
Tobacco.
And reading books. Like I've been literally focusing on myself, like writing down every day.
Because now when you do begin to date or like open to it, you know what you want. So I feel like sometimes when you don't really know, it's kind of like, I could do with that, and it's like you really can't. So like your tolerance, from what I find, it will get lower and lower to the fuck shit. Not like, oh, he pissed me off, so that's it. No, but like you'll know.
But it just goes back to what Ashley's saying about like your time, how valuable it is. It's like if you're enjoying spending time with yourself,
you gotta add to that.
Right. You do gotta add to that, but it makes you realize that like, hey, like maybe I don't want to share this with you because I enjoy being by myself more than being with you until somebody like enhances your experience. So, but I want to also go back to what you said about like being ready for love and like, I read this tweet basically like, you don't have to be ready, like together as a person to fall in love. And at first I was like, fuck is you talking about? Because like, but then it's kind of true. Like, I don't think you choose when you fall in love.
You don't.
Yeah, I really don't. And I also think that we make this misconception that the person you're with has to like fix you or bring you to completion or make you like a whole person. But that's really something you have to do on your own.
You have to. Yeah.
So even if you're not there yet, getting a relationship shouldn't really like derail you from that because you should be doing the work yourself every day.
But that's what I find the problem is though. People get into relationships. Dealing with anyone in general is already a distraction.
Yeah,
having close friends is a distraction, right? And you're not fucking your friends, so it's not as deep of not connection, but you know what I'm saying. So it's like exactly. Yeah. So like they're going to push you towards their dreams, but if you notice, like I don't know, it's just weird. But I feel like a lot of people, like you said, get into relationships to get people to complete them. So it's like, if I'm getting in this relationship for that and it's not happening, then what am I doing with myself?
I think a lot of times...
I took time off. I had to.
I think a lot of times for me, being in a relationship kind of like added validation to my life. It was kind of like, oh yeah, like I'm popping. I got a man.
That's
like,
true. No, that's, I relate.
I'm good. But now it's like, no, having a man
I'm flames regardless.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't need that validation.
Mine was bad to the point if I went to a party and no one like danced with me, I was like, what's wrong with me?
I used to be like that too.
Now it's like, please stay away.
Thank you. I was like, sprint, nigga repellent, like, get the fuck away from me.
But I mean, also in society, you get taught like you are. That brings me to my question. I hate when people ask, like, especially if they know what the fuck I'm doing and they ask, so you have a boyfriend yet?
Yes.
Bitch, you didn't ask about my job. You didn't ask about my kid. You don't ask about shit I'm doing creatively. But all you care about is if I have a man.
Yes.
Or why are you single?
Yes. Right? People ask my best friend that all the time. She fucking hates
I hate it.
That because she's like you said, why are you just focusing on that? Like I have so much going on for me. Like, and she's a Cancer too. I think you guys will like each other.
Oh,
you guys are so similar.
Tell her to pull up.
But
no, like it's a thing. I hate it. And I do date, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But either way, like, I'm flames regardless.
Exactly. It doesn't make you any more or less dope. Because there's some people who are trash and they're went into the marriage. But like they're trash and they're in whole relationships with another trash human being, and it's like,
or they're married too.
Yeah.
But they think that, validates them. Are you guys into being submissive though?
Yes.
I'm here for
I
that.
want to be submissive. Like, please, turn me into a housewife. I will stay home, cook,
No, I don't want to be a
clean.
housewife.
I will.
I got to do shit.
I'll be traveling. You could pay for that.
Yeah, exactly.
I
want to be a stay-at-home wife. This is different from a stay-at-home mom. Because I want the nanny to come and the person who cleans the house to come, so I could just chill at home.
I don't know. I just want to vibe with me and my guy. But like, remember that whole every summer it comes up like, would you fix the plate for your man at a cookout? Fuck yes.
Yeah,
I would.
Yeah.
No problem.
As long as he got me back.
Of course. But I think that's so there's this question. Remember when Aisha Curry was like, that she puts her man first before the kids and everyone went crazy?
Yeah.
All right. So I feel like your kids want happy parents.
Right.
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 I feel like a lot of parents, especially mothers, tend to lose themselves because of their kids, and then they forget about their husbands and shit like that. So I'm not saying fuck my son, but like I'm gonna make sure my man is happy.
Right.
So then we're all fucking happy together.
Right.
Yeah.
As opposed to like
work, man.
And of course,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, like, men are trash. So, like...
No, but I'm saying if you're with a guy, let's say if you're with a guy, you can't just keep pushing him to the... You know what I'm saying?
I know, but it's tough because it's like when... and it's crazy. I don't have kids, so, like, I don't really know. But I feel like I will put my baby first.
Well,
but like, I see what you're saying. You can't neglect
like
the relationship with your man.
Like, for instance, my son is 6, so... I make sure I have personal time. It's not necessarily for a man, but I make sure I have personal time. Some mothers, as soon as they have a child, that's it. They might go out 3 times a year.
What's that's not healthy.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not like I'm neglecting my son.
No, you're not. But
I make time. But I have friends that's like, nah, they eat, sleep, their kids. I love my son, but I feel like he's growing up to be happy because I'm happy as well.
Exactly.
And I'm not. But people don't think that way. And when I do get a man, he comes. My son. Of course he's first. Yeah. But like, so is my man.
Right. Yeah. Like, I feel like they're both time for first.
But no, if you have a whole newborn.
Right.
A newborn can't do for himself. They can't express. But at the same time, like, you can suck your man dick.
Right. Excuse me. My ears.
Ma'am.
I feel like I hear so many men like, oh my gosh, she's so tired. So we haven't had sex in 8 months.
I never understand that.
Like, I think it's just like tiredness. Put it in the throat. Listen, I think it's just being exhausted.
I'm gonna give you a mom tip for all y'all.
But I was still
you want to fuck
because like I'll be like I feel like doesn't having a kid make you like hornier because your hormones.
But you're tired though, so it's
But like, we could have a little lazy sex. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, but see that lazy sex is how that girl lost her man being Mary Jane. Remember she put the pillow.
Oh, I have to start watching.
Yeah, that was lazy.
I have to start watching that show. I heard it's good.
She was lazy and she lost.
Sometimes a little lazy sex is okay here and there. You know what I'm saying? When y'all both tired,
go to sleep in it.
But I don't know. I feel like
I don't know. I'm here for it. What do you think? No,
I feel like, you know, when you come home from work, like that should be your sanity. Like, like I come home to you, like I feel better, right? You know, and you should want to. It shouldn't be like, oh, I had a long day, I'm tired.
But people lose that.
Yeah.
After a while, a lot of people lose that. And then you start resenting the person. Like, why am I even with this person?
Yeah.
But future husband, you ain't gotta worry. Like, I'm here for all the throat action. We gonna put little.
Let's hope she keep that same energy.
No, I will. Right. We gonna put little Timothy to sleep. But no, wait, mom.
I heard you get freakier though as you get older.
You get
like
sure,
our sexual peak is like 40. Cause like
women.
Yeah, I heard that like you. Because, like, your hormones are changing.
Just as you get older.
And they're like, yo, let's set it off. Like, pop this pussy for a real nigga. Oh, both of y'all just reacted. You're like, well, you ain't got to tell me twice.
But,
mood.
You guys have long lists?
Long list of what?
When you're dating? I don't think I have a checklist.
Not really. I think I had, like, 8 things on my list.
8? God.
It wasn't that bad.
What's on your list?
Yeah.
You know what's funny, guys? I, like, made a list when I, like,
when you were young?
Nah, like I made it when I was like 22 or some shit. And I was like, all right, I'll make this list and I'm gonna delete it. Cause like that's me like sending it out to the universe, like, yo, I asked for it, blah blah blah.
I really believe in that.
And then a couple months later I met Alex and he had like everything on the list. And I was like, yo, this really works.
Speaking of,
Manifestation.
And like writing
But
it down.
sometimes
Like,
it's not all about the list too.
right,
Like,
exactly.
Because I had a nigga that was the list. He checked
but
off
did you say
everything.
emotionally available? You got to be intentional.
How did you know?
That nigga was not emotionally
How did you
available.
know?
You have to be mad and I'm not.
I was on
Yeah.
point.
I'm not the guru for this shit, but I will say,
Yo, that was.
I told y'all before. I'll tell you after. Like, in the beginning, you're like, this is what I want to find. This is what I want to have in my love life or just in life in general, and I want this to be removed, that to be removed.
Yeah.
No fucking lie, like, it's here. And it's almost scary because it's like, nigga, who sent you?
Right? Like,
Right.
are you real? Are you for real?
Are you dead ass?
Right.
Yeah.
Are you
So,
the op? Like,
But I dead ass said this, like, needs to be able to communicate,
Yes.
understanding.
yes.
And I was like, gives me space. Niggas far. The fuck, like a little too far. Like that's too much space. I should have been a little more intentional, and I put emotionally available and can use their words. So
Yeah.
like, it's not about job and shit like that. Again, I don't
Same.
find niggas that I don't have jobs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
me
saying?
either.
But like, I think we need to get intentional with the fucking groundwork because I need to be emotionally available. So write that list over. Just write that part.
yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
And
don't
not- and
have
I
a list.
put-
I'm gonna write one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why
I'm-
not?
I've been writing lists. I've
yeah.
been writing a lot
But
of
with
things.
I write lists for everything.
That's good.
Like,
That's how you manifest.
and I have monthly goals, so it's like I don't know for everything though. Like
No,
I want to be better with my friends. I want to see my friends at least because I know like sometimes I'm dead ass.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you lose track of all of that shit.
Yeah.
So once I write things down, I don't know.
No, I actually like writing lists now. I haven't wrote a list of for my person though. Like I write a list for everything else.
I love that you said my person.
yeah, that was so cute.
I hope I find my. I think I will find my person.
You
so,
will
though.
find.
You
no, I
will
think-
find your
energy,
person
like-
soon.
It's coming.
Yeah, all y'all are popping. I would date y'all.
Thank you.
What would you grade yourself dating?
You know what? It's so funny. We went
Remember,
to,
yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, we went to
From
that event.
Art
Okay.
of
Oh,
Combo.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
shout
yes,
out to
dating
Christmas
yourselves?
from Newark, New Jersey.
Word.
She had that.
So she had a question there like, what do you grade yourself dating?
Interesting.
I think I'm a solid B plus. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
I'm a good ass fucking woman.
Yes, you are a
yes,
good
you
woman.
But like not even on no other shit. Like I'm the shit.
I think when I'm in a relationship, like in a talking phase, I could be a little iffy. Just talking.
Yeah.
But I think I'm like a B plus. I won't say I'm an A because I don't be doing the most. But
I'll be doing the fucking
I be
most. But I don't
doing
even know
a-
if that's good or not.
I be doing a good amount.
You show that you care.
Yeah, you just show that I care, and I like to do like little things. Like it could be the smallest thing. Like for my ex, one time he wanted to like have like he wanted to get more bow ties. He wanted his bow tie game to be popping. I'm like, okay, you want your bow tie game? So I went and it was like a discount on like Banana Republic. I got him like hella bow ties and the socks that match.
Aw.
That's cute. But that stuff like that they
Yeah.
care about.
Yeah, I feel
Some
like
niggas
they
don't
do.
know how to appreciate it.
Exactly.
But they care
They
Or
about it.
don't.
reciprocated.
Yeah.
What's your grade?
I would say when I'm in a relationship, which I haven't been in one in a very long time. But if I really fuck with you and I really like, I'm really feeling you, I think I'm an A minus.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think part of that is because I give so much without expecting
And I was about to say
it
that,
in
yeah.
return. But that could also be my problem.
I think you just gotta learn who to give it to, but
Yeah.
don't not give it to somebody.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the second I be like on some fuck that shit with this nigga or not being myself, that's gonna be the person I not miss out on. Because what you like you just said, you don't miss out on what's yours. But like I'm staying true to myself, and I've learned that if you give your best self, you don't ever feel bad if they
Ever.
leave.
They're the ones
Yeah.
who feel bad.
You
And they
tried
all-
your best.
And they usually
yeah.
And they
9
always
out
wanna
of 10
come back.
times they come back.
Right, because they realize they fucked
You
up.
get what I'm saying? So it's like I just put my best foot forward. I'm just being myself. So it's like I don't feel bad. And also I take disrespect as closure.
Facts.
It's a wrap.
Ooh, that's
That's a good
a
one.
message.
Honestly, if they come back after I was my best self, I feel like then I'm kind of a savage.
Yeah.
I'm a savage that second time around.
Yeah.
That second time around, if there's things I didn't say before, I'm letting you know off rip. Like, this is how I feel.
Yeah.
That shit ain't
What's
gonna
your
fly.
because you actually have a man.
I would say I'm a B+ too, just because like I feel like in areas I'm really great. Like I'm considerate. Like if you say you like something, I'll take that to account, or I'll try to like push you to be a better person.
Mm-hmm.
But I also feel like sometimes I'm fucking crazy. Like sometimes I'll be like, not even possessive, just like, yo, I felt some type of way about what you said to me. He's like, I didn't even mean it like that, and I was like, well, I took it like
but
that.
As long as you communicate that.
Yeah.
That's not crazy.
Yeah, but I feel like it's kind of like how we were. There's Solange has a song that's like, what's it go? Like, I feel like things are there that aren't there or something like that.
Oh.
Girl, that's
And I
normal.
feel like
Things
that
I'm imagining?
sometimes.
I'm
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
imagining things. Sometimes I'll be imagining things. And also, like, sometimes I'm not emotionally available. Like, I'll keep it a buck with you. Like, my parents' relationships, it didn't really work out. So I'm a Virgo, so like showing emotions, I'm like ill, like, and then growing close to people, like double ill, because that's mad work.
Yeah.
So like, I was very like, I would say like I was fronting a lot, like of how much I cared about this nigga, and
She was scared.
I was scared. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like I was like, damn, I love this nigga. Like what the fuck? Like I would do
What are these
anything for
feelings?
you. Yeah, like what? Like. So it is bad. Like to be in love is like make yourself vulnerable, and it's scary. But so that's why I would say like B+, because I'm not like, yeah, like I'm gonna throw myself in it. Like
it's always worked.
yeah,
Well,
it is. It's always work.
But
We also need niggas to be vulnerable too.
Exactly.
But I feel
Especially
like that
black
goes
men.
with black men working on themselves.
Yeah.
So once you find a guy that is like actually trying to work on himself, you keep him.
Yeah.
I
But,
haven't found
Those
any.
are the best.
Honestly, I feel like more black men need to
They
go to
think
therapy.
they're all
Can
that.
y'all come back
already.
on my show? We're about to wrap up. Like,
Yes,
Yeah.
of
No, we're coming
course.
back.
I like
Part
this.
two.
But all right, so real quick, I'm trying to do a segment, and it could be fast. It's new. So it's oh shit, who's that? So basically, you put anyone on. It could be whoever, an Instagram person, a famous person.
Where's my phone?
Do we have to pull it up?
No, I'm gonna type it out. Just say the name if you can say it, and I can type it in the thing.
Okay.
So
I have to find the person's name.
mine person. I said mine. My person. I have a few. I like Cleverly Chloe because she's just fire, and like I like her little like her humor is amazing. Christmas because she's dope, and there's Yes Simone Wrights. I'm probably messing up all of their names, but I'm gonna tag them. Like just follow them. Like she's an author. She did a film. She does music. And it's like damn, save some talent for us. Damn. But yeah, them. You real quick.
Okay, so I would shout out to Miss Arissa. She had a show, I think, yesterday in Newark, New Jersey. She sings. She actually has a song out. I want to say it because that's my girl. Am I going to say her song right? She has a song called Trance. It's on Apple Music. Check that out. That's pretty dope.
I'm gonna just make sure you give me all the links later.
Okay. And my friend Amani, she has a thrifting like IG. She actually sources clothes for people. So if there's like ever something you need, like you want to find like a red leather jacket, like she looked through Brooklyn, she looked through some parts of New York for it. Her Instagram is I am closed minded. And the last one is this dope artist called OG Cree. She's out here in Brooklyn. She actually did some paintings for like SZA and Cardi B a while back. Self-made from Delaware. So shout outs to my girls, and yeah, follow them.
Wow.
You don't have to be three, by the way. Whoever.
I feel like I'm struggling my one. I would like to shout out my friend Sheree. She does all these amazing like cakes and pastries and everything. And her Instagram is simply.cake.d. And this girl's really cool, like very hardworking, and I can tell like she's super good at what she does. Her dad actually started with his own pastry shop, so like it's so cool how it runs in the family. So it's in her blood. So everybody go get her cakes. I'm gonna get some because they're so good and I love sweets. So yeah, check her out. Black owned business,
Yes.
Black woman, you know. So for your next event,
It's Black Women History Month.
Yes.
Ooh.
I made that
and
up, I
Black
think.
History
Oh,
Month Part
because
2.
it's Women's Month. I was gonna say like we get 2 months because we're Black women, so we get Black History Month
I'm
and
here
Women's
for it.
Month. So love it.
Jade here.
All right, well, I wanted to shout out my friend Daquan. I feel like he's so dope. He's bald. He's handsome.
He's funny as hell.
He's bald. Like,
is bald.
Yo, his baldy is sexy. Like,
Yeah.
I fuck with it.
He's gorgeous.
He's so handsome.
And he could dance.
and he could dance
and he reads
a lot.
He
Smart.
loves to travel, and he's really like in tune with himself.
Oh wait, real
Yes.
quick, that was
Yeah.
on my list. Like when I wrote the list, like
Reads?
he got to read.
Yep, because you read it. You're a reader.
Yes,
Yep.
he loves
niggas
reading,
is
and
dumb.
yeah, and we share like our book ideas back and forth. And he also is a teacher, so he gives
He's
back
fire.
to the community, Black schools, all that. Yeah, so I just think he's dope, and I wanted to give him a shout out. So
We're again, I'm gonna tag everyone because
yeah.
But please
Thanks.
come back. I'm not
We
just
will.
saying,
Thanks for
but
having
not
us.
next year because it took us mad long.
I know.
I know,
to get
it
our
did.
schedule
Like
together.
maybe early April.
Yes.
But okay, well, y'all had fun.
You did
Yes,
have
I did. I
fun.
loved it. We
wanna
had a
do
great
it
combo.
again.
Yeah.
All right, so bye guys. This is Tasha, the host of Tasha Talks a lot, and it's a wrap.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Love it. Guys, this was fun. I had a good time.